Mountaintop Network
Crystal
Radio.
M. Adair with our motivational minutes, because family, we are in it to win it. Amen. I am a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair, available right now on Amazon.com. Go out and get your copy today. I promise that it will only bless your life. Family, I do not have a message for you today in as much as I have a question. And the question is simple. What does one do when he or she must wait on God to answer a prayer? What do we do during the waiting? And God laid this on my heart. The answer is simple. When we are waiting on God to answer a prayer, we must simply take that time to get ready. Get ready. Prepare yourself to receive the mighty blessing that you have been praying for. You see, some of you have been praying for a mate. You want that husband or that wife. But God is wondering, what are you doing right now to prepare yourself for that blessing? What are you doing? How are you working on yourself to be the best person you can be for that lifetime partner? Some of you are waiting on a job or to become an entrepreneur, but God is asking you, what are you doing to get ready? Do you have the necessary job skills or training? Are you networking with the right people? Do you have a mentor in your field? What are you doing to get ready? You might be praying for financial freedom or wealth, but God is saying, what are you going to do with all of this money that I'm about to bless you with? Are you ready to receive it? Do you know how to save? Do you know how to invest? Do you know how to manage it? What is your financial literacy? So family, I don't know what you have been praying for and what you're waiting on. But what I do know is that sometimes God will withhold a good thing. He won't answer your prayer because he knows that if he gave it to you right now, you simply would not be ready to receive it. You wouldn't be able to fully appreciate it. So family, what I'm telling you today, my charge and my challenge, if you have been waiting on God to answer a prayer, today I need you to start getting ready. If you have not been preparing yourself, get ready to receive that mighty blessing of God so you can be ready to appreciate it and take fully advantage of it when it comes your way. All right, family, this is Crystal M. Adair with Motivational Minutes. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go out today and get your copy. And as always, a shout out to Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice and these motivational minutes can be heard.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Red T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you will get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903. Get your custom t-shirts today.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
They said I'll be hollering and screaming. They said I could never talk good sports radio.
What you talking about, Will?
But I told them.
Frankly, my dear, I don't give a damn.
So I found out.
It's a transmitter. It's a radio for speaking.
So I saw the light talking sports radio.
I have seen the light.
So I thought about starting Rev T Sports Revival.
By George, he's got it. By George, he's got it.
People are saying,
you can see how you have progressed as a show, and I'll tell you what, man, it shows. I mean, it totally shows.
and our callers are saying this. Right? Man, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
No. The show seems really good. You seem like you have a lot of fun. This is why I called in, and you both know your sport. So it's always fun talking to people that know their sports. That's why I like to call in whenever I get a chance.
And after I introduce my guests, they say,
for that big intro, I don't know whether to make you my agent or have you call my mom.
our guests are saying this.
Your broadcast always edifies, and y'all were inspirational. You're unselfish. You don't whitewash anything. You deal with the real problems and issues, whether they popular or unpopular.
And they saying, I'm sounding like this great legend that had a mouthpiece in the radio business.
Man, you talking sports over there like TV Green, man. That's what I like about Rev T Sports Revival.
But most of all, this. Hey, Fred, what you think about the Rev T Sports Revival?
Hey, when you tell them Rev T, if they ears ain't used to great talk radio, they need to adjust. Because at the end of the day, being different ain't being wrong. It's just being who you are. They scared to be who they are. They probably shouldn't be listening to your show anyway.
Why tweet about it when you could talk about it on the Rev T Sports Revival? Believe that, baby. March with me.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Let's get ready to rumble.
Yeah, baby. What's good? Good morning. Yeah. What's good, people? How y'all doing this morning? It's Wednesday, July 19th, 2017, and I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. They say I'm the people's Redskin hype man, and I be talking to little sports, and we live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. So glad to be here with y'all this morning. We got a lot of time to talk about, y'all. We gonna remember Zima Williams, a.k.a. Chief Z, the hype of the Redskins, whether it be morning, noon, or night. My Jedi Master. We're going to talk NFL, talk NBA, Major League Baseball, y'all, and anything else that's happening in the world of sports. So lace your boots up, strap them up real tight, and come on and do what? March with me. Yeah, man, so glad to be here with the people, man. I tell it to the young. I tell it to the old. Come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk, man. Good morning, man. Jerry, son, we see you streaming, tuning here live with us here on Facebook Live this morning. And good morning to the Revivalites and Revivalists that's joining us over here on Mountaintop Network Radio. We see y'all in full force this morning. We appreciate all the listeners that tuned in live to the show yesterday, but most of all to the listeners that just picked up the replay and just listen to it. We appreciate you so much, and the numbers shows the participation and the love that y'all showing us here on the Sports Revival. But as always, though, y'all, you know, I like to start the show out with a little talk about and little tidbits here and there going on and stuff. And I got something for the people. Y'all ready for this one? I don't really think y'all ready for this one. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can get it for y'all. All right. Can I copy this one and put it up for y'all to see? Y'all can't see this one. But anyway, though, they got a sport in London. Right. Hold on. Let me do it the right way. I forgot the music. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know I be multitasking and stuff. Talk about it moving. Yeah, man, I tell it to the young, I tell it to the old, you gotta come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. But listen here, though, I can tell you this, and I can guarantee you one thing for sure. Out in London, Hold on, I think somebody gonna join us real quick. I think somebody trying to join us, and I got to call him and put him in. Let's call him up.
Yo.
Good morning, Left Handed. Good morning.
Peace. What's going on with you?
Oh, man, we just sitting there live with the people right here on the Sports Revival this morning. I see you try to. You gonna run with me this morning?
Yeah. I'm gonna hang out. I'm gonna hang out with you till the Redskin Power Hour. Then I'm gonna slide off. But I'm gonna make a quick announcement and get this out the way real quick, man. I'm gonna rock with Rev T, man. You know what I mean? I don't know, and I don't really care because it don't got nothing to do with me, whatever personal or local strife y'all got going on. I don't got nothing to do with that. I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna rock with you. We could talk behind the scenes about whatever business needs to be taken care of. But I'm here, man. I'm in the building. I'm gonna rock until about 10 o'clock, man. Because I'm gonna save my football stuff for later on, man. We about to get busy in a minute.
Oh, I ain't mad at you, Left Handed. But look though, we in talk about mode, man. And I appreciate you so much, y'all. We sitting here live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, and Sports Revival. That's Left Handed in the building. Y'all make sure y'all go follow him on Twitter at RMDesk. And I'm not going to give out his government name on Facebook, but I know where to find him at. And if you close to me, you'll know where to find him at too. But anyway, though, big brother Left Handed, though, man, I got this talk about, man, I got to put out there, man, for the people, man. This some crazy shit diggity bop and shit diggity bang. Hey, Left Handed, when we was coming up as kids and stuff, right? And we didn't have all these video games and all this stuff that we got now, right? Me and you was part of the era where Atari, ColecoVision, and television, all that stuff was introduced to us. We was there at the beginning, right? When Pac-Man was just a damn cube and he was sitting there eating not on dots, but on lines. You know what I'm talking about? Little hyphens, right? But at the end of the day, though, before they had Pac-Man, before they was playing Monopoly and stuff and checkers and chess and stuff in the house, what would the kids go outside and do other than play mother and father? They're left-handed. What game would they go outside and play?
I mean, it depended on where you was at with yours. You know what I mean? Me, myself, speaking on the eye, even if I was by myself, Rev, I would go get me a tennis ball. I draw a box on the wall and put an X in that box right there, and I'm pitching. I'm putting myself wherever. If I'm by myself. If I'm with a couple of people who play strikeout, we play bunt, we'll throw the darn football around. Then at nighttime or whatever, when everybody start being outside, we go play some other games or whatever. But yeah, we made our own situations up, and we had fun, man. And it was better like that because we didn't have no pressure or try to keep a high score and things of that nature. You were just outside playing, having fun, and getting some fresh air. Whether you wanted to stay in the crib or not, Mom Dukes would be like, go outside and get some fresh air, and we made it happen.
Right, but listen here though. The other game that most people will play is tag. Everybody played tag.
Yeah, tag. Yep.
Everybody played tag.
How they go get it? We can leave it. Yeah, no doubt.
Right. Well, listen here though, Left-Handed, and our listeners here, right here on Sports Revival, the Revival Lights and Revival Less. Listen here, man. In London, don't you know there's actually a federation? There's actually a sport for tag. If you hashtag chase tag,
dope, though. I saw it, yeah.
Right. If you go at iPro Sport, you can see where they actually have a competition where they have an obstacle course where one person chase the other person, or they got a tag team or division in it where they actually run around and they try to catch the person for tag, and they get points as you catch them.
No doubt. Yeah, it's a professional league. It's crazy. I saw that. I was like, yo, and it looks kind of dope too, man, because you're going under bars and you're coming across top, and the guy is chasing him. It seemed like he had him cornered, but he just went under, and the guy went around him. It's really, really crazy, man. It looked like it's dope. It looked like it's really, really fun, man. And people are going back to the basics, Rev. And it don't get no more basic than that, fam. You got a little obstacle course, and somebody's chasing you, and you got to get away from them. But that's what it is.
Yeah, but listen here though. they got a picture of Serena Williams with that belly bump. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, left-handed. You know I got this chocolate woman in my house, man. Serena made me want to just go make a baby just to, you know, I'm just saying. You know, when them women be pregnant, boy, you talk about a sexy. Hey, some of them know how to rock it. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, I'm in love with Serena.
Some of them do look, you know, sexier with that baby weight on them. Makes them look alluring because they know what to do with it. They know how to handle it. They know how to keep it, you know, looking proper. You know what I mean? So again, I definitely feel you on that. Yeah, Serena's looking right. You know what I'm saying? So again, shout out to all the, you know, beautiful women out there that go through that. You know what I mean? It doesn't, you know, it's not a bad reflection on you, and most parts it shows how beautiful you are. You're carrying life.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So again, life comes through you, and you're a beautiful vessel, and don't never forget that. That's coming from Left-Handed, live and direct on the Red T Sports Revival.
Yeah, she's showing off his beautiful left-handed. But look, though, man, we going to take a break. And I think in the back of my head, you might got something interesting with the NBA going on. Like you itching to talk about something. And I'm just trying to figure out what it is. But it's going to come out you, though, soon before we get to the top of the hour. We sitting here live, y'all, right here Mountain Top Network Radio. It's a sports revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. And y'all know who that is over there on my left-hand side. That's left-handed in the building, y'all. I am Destin. Guess what? We sitting here talking sports. It's that New York DC connection, y'all. We going worldwide. Hey, y'all, lace your boots up, strap them up real tight. And what I like to say to the people left-handed, come on and do what?
Watch with me, because I'm in the building.
Man, let's go, baby. Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey, y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal and Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostin Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostin Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you will get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903. Get your custom t-shirt.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Yeah, we here live, y'all. Right here, Mountaintop Network Radio. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, sitting alongside I am Des, y'all. Left-handed in the building, y'all. Hey, listen, it's that DC NYC connection, y'all. We about to set the world on fire right here, Mountaintop Network Radio. But listen here, though, left-handed. What's going on in the NBA, man? What's going on up there in New York with the Knicks? Man, y'all hired a GM now. So what does this mean with Carmelo? I'm hearing a 4-way trade, a 2-way trade. First they said he might be going to Houston. And speaking of Houston, before we go along, you know the owner of the Houston Rockets announced yesterday that he would be selling the team. And, well, since he came out and said that, former NBA player, Hall of Famer, former Georgetown Hoya, Dikembe Mutombo, has announced that he's reportedly working on putting a group together to potentially buy the Houston Rockets. Congratulations, man, to Dikembe Mutombo, left-handed. And I'm not just saying that because I watched him flourish in his career, you know, from A to Z. But, man, for the humanitarian things, man, that he does for his country, but not only for his country in his home country in Africa, but what he does for the children here in the United States. And I mean, he has really took his money and he has invested not only in his home country, but he's invested all over the world. And hats off to him, and I hope he be able to get that purchase, left-handed.
You know what? Shout out to Dikembe Mutombo for, even, wanting to get into the entrepreneurial spirit like that. I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? I think that he can, really do some things. And again, outside of basketball, I think that's where he made his bigger impact, with the hospitals and things of that nature. He's somebody that always said that, throughout his career. I watched him, you know what I mean? And he always, had a affinity for his country and always represented and, always said when he was able to financially support endeavors such as what he's embarked on already, he would do it. And he came through on his word. So he wants to still be able to have that connection and that NBA thing, and I'm not mad at that at all, man. Shout out to Dikembe Mutombo and anybody, man, who feels, wanting to get into the ownership aspect, because we need more of that. We need more of that. So shout out to him for that. I'm with it. I'm with that. And shout out to Michael Jordan for getting down with Derek Jeter with the Miami Marlins situation. So again, man, if you got the bread and you want to get to the ownership field, make it happen for yourself.
Yeah, we sitting here live, y'all. Y'all see me live? Okay, there we go. We sitting here live, y'all, right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, home of the Sports Revival. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. But let's hear it, old left-handed. What's going on with those New York Knicks, Chan?
Listen, I mean, we got, a new general manager now, Scott Perry. He came from Sacramento, and actually he held that job down for a couple of months. But my thing with him is that he's young, he's energetic. I think that, a 5-year deal, I mean, that kind of like says that, he's going to be around for a minute. At least that's the plan. And we're going to see because, again, if people look at what he did with Sacramento and the draft that he just completed for them about a month ago, I think that you might want to have some enthusiasm for this hire. The Sacramento Kings, with a good situation, and hopefully he can do the same thing for the Knicks. As far as Carmelo Anthony is concerned, with these three-team deals and these 4-team deals, can you please knock it off? Because first of all, let me tell you something. We've gone through a graduation stage with this Carmelo Anthony thing. People seem to forget, right, that Carmelo Anthony had one foot out the door last year before the season started. He was hankering for Chicago. A lot of people don't seem to remember that. Now they're all of a sudden feeling sorry for Carmelo Anthony and things of that nature. I don't feel sorry for Carmelo Anthony. It's a business decision. He decided to stay in New York. Him and Lala had all the, situations right at their feet. They're in New York City. Okay, all that New York City, Red Hook, Brooklyn connection, knock it off. I'm not really interested in that. Okay, my thing is this. If you want to be with the Knicks, you're going to be with the Knicks. Okay, so for all this now, he signed the no trade. He negotiated a no trade, and that was, I think, the best thing he could have did because he already saw the big picture version. If the Knicks aren't going to be that good, you know what? They're going to get rid of me for nothing. I'm signing a no trade. If they're going to get rid of me, I'm going where I want to go. Okay? The season worked out. Okay, now, Phil Jackson is gone. He don't got to deal with that problem no more. But still, the problem remains. Carmelo Anthony wants out of New York. His no trade kind of like tied his hands. The Knicks are kind of like, okay, the Knicks are stuck now. Do they buy him out? Do they cut him? If you do that, you get nothing back. So now they're kind of, the cooler heads are trying to prevail now. You got some clarity now going on in the front office a little bit, because you're saying now Phil Jackson is gone. You got Porzingis. You got a point guard that you just drafted from France. You're trying to put some things together. If I'm Carmelo Anthony, I'm going to stay. I'm going to stay. Alleviate all the nonsense, trying to be a third wheel on a super team, because that's what you're going to do if you go to Cleveland. That's
right.
What you're going to do if you go to.
That's right.
Because I don't know if you're aware, you still got Chris Paul. Yeah, I'm long-winded because that's how I give it up. But yeah, man, I think that Carmelo Anthony, at the end of the day, he'll stay with the Knicks because the Knicks want something back in return, and don't nobody want to give the Knicks anything what they want. So keep Carmelo Anthony.
And he got
lock out.
That's a lot of money.
Do what you do. They own $54 million for 2 years. Do the math.
That's a lot of money for Carmelo Anthony, for any team to pick up.
It's a hell of a lot of money for that dude. It's too much money.
Right, and the thing about it is, when you look at this whole situation with that, I mean, you really hit it on the nose. I mean, if I was Carmelo, I would just shut the hell up and go in and just stay grounded at this point, because any other move that Carmelo Anthony think he is about to make, or any place that he think he might end up going, guess what? Really, the Knicks got the upper hand on where Carmelo could end up at. Sorry. I don't care if he, Carmelo got to sign off on it. Well, if he want to get out of town, he going to have to sign up on it to go if he really want to go. And he might have to go someplace where it wasn't on his bucket list. I really do. I'm really starting to have a problem with these teams doing this big three thing now. Or let's get how could I call it, the 3-ring all-star team. It's like at this point, left-handed, they playing the Ice Cube League right now. Ice Cube, basically what he has done, he has taken what the NBA, what they doing in the NBA now, and he has constructed a league, a 3-on-3 league. Because basically that's what it is now in these days. You try to get 3 good players, put them on your team, and everybody else is just everybody else except for those 3 players. Not unless somebody else off the bench trying to make a little bit noise. And at the end of the day, I really think it's going to start to hurt the NBA, because you're not going to see longevity. You're not seeing it now, but you're really not going to see it. And another thing I want to throw out there, left-handed, about this youngin' coming out of high school possibly. We're going to take a break. You heard about I can't get the youngin' name. I'm going to go look it up real quick. But we're going to talk about that. And now I want to hear your
Diane Williamson?
Right. I want to hear your thoughts on that, because I got double standards on that one, left-handed. I got double standards on that.
Okay, we'll talk about it.
All right, but I tell you what, let's go ahead and take a break, man. And when we come back, we're going to talk about this thing with this youngin' trying to leave high school early to go to college for 1 year so he could be drafted the next year. I'm really moved behind that, left man. But listen here, though, y'all. We live right here, Mount Top Network Radio. Left-handed in the building, y'all. I am Des, man. I appreciate him so much. I'm Savon Fennell at the Real Rev T. And coming up at the 10 o'clock hour, I want to hear from y'all. We going to remember Chief Z. I don't give a damn what's going on with the Washington Redskins. But we going to talk about Zima Williams, Chief Z. And I want y'all to participate with me, with us on that. We here live, y'all. Mount Top Network Radio. It's a sports revival, baby. Let's go. Ow! Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you, and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car, making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey, y'all, Call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, Call Toys today.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my Motivational Minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghosted Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghosted Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you will get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
From Rucker Apparel.
Boogie, put it in the pocket and lock it.
Yeah, we here live, y'all, right here in Mountaintop Network Radio. Let's go. On a hump day, I'm Savon Fennell at the Real Rev T, sitting alongside y'all. I am Des, y'all. He in the building. Left-handed, y'all. We so glad he's sitting on the airwaves with us. But before we went to break, though, man, that's pleasure right there. Log it. Yeah, I feel good. Mountaintop Network Radio. Sports Revival. Put your hands up. Let's go, y'all. On the Wednesday. Yeah. I had to get that off my chest a little bit. Yeah. Made me feel like I was a young buck or something, little superstar or something. But before we went to break, though, left-handed, what's the youngster name again? What's his name again, brother?
Diane Williamson.
Right. This youngster now, what he wants to do is he wants to leave high school a year early so that he can go to, is it Kentucky?
Yeah, I think that he spent some time with John Calipari.
Right.
So he might have a focus on trying to be down there in Kentucky.
In Kentucky for 1 year, and then he's expected to be top 5, if not in the top 5, the number 1 draft pick coming out next year. If he does this, and I have a problem with this, left-handed.
Go ahead.
I got a big problem with this. See, first of all, this is telling you one thing. He come from a family where they broke as hell. They ain't got no damn money. And everybody putting all their ducats and hatching their eggs on his success right now. That's the first thing that's telling me. Second thing that's telling me about this left-handed is that this youngin' ain't got no type of sense of direction, no true mentor in his life. He just got somebody whispering in his ears, go get this money. And third of all, you got some youngins that's out there right now, while we speaking on these airways, left-handed, that's been up since early this morning in a gym, outside, on the blacktop, outside, shooting inside a hole cut in the bottom of a milk crate, outside, shooting in a basket, outside shooting inside a coat hanger that you made a circle to make a basket right now, that's busting their ass to get a scholarship, to go play basketball, to get an education. Not for 1 year, not for 2 years, but for 4 full years. And then you have this youngster say, well, you know what? First of all, I'm going to go ahead and skip high school. The high schools, they going to go ahead and work it out so they can say, I made all my requirements, because I didn't. Actually, I just went to night school and just did it the easy way and got a quick GED. And now I'm eligible to go. And now I'm eligible to go to college. And I really ain't going to go to class. I'm going to show up on the first day. I'm going to show up the second day, but the third day, I don't know about it. About time the fifth day get around, what class is that? And then on the seventh day, I decided that I'm going to forego my other 3 years here in college and go into the NBA draft. I got a problem with that, left-handed.
I got 3 words for that, especially in this situation, and I'm going to talk to it. I got 3 words for it. Don't do it. I'm going to tell you this. Zion Williamson, okay, I don't know the kid personally, you know, but I think that from all the tape that I've seen, I haven't seen him play any defense.
No defense. I'm glad you said that.
Every tape I've seen, he's dunking on somebody, he's dunking on somebody, he's dunking on somebody again. I think that, you know, he could take his cue from guys like Stephon Marbury, guys like Ben Simmons as recently as, you know, a couple years ago. Pick these YouTube heroes out of these kids, and once they get a taste of reality, now myself and yourself, who already knew what the truth was from the door, now we're getting hit, and we're getting called or described as haters because we're not in favor of this kid going and throwing his future away because his mother or his father or somebody want to drive around in a nice truck.
Right.
Or his cousin wants to get their phone bill paid.
Right.
Or his nephew twice removed is going to brag because Zion Williamson is my uncle. Knock it off.
Right.
Nobody likes a dumb millionaire, and nobody's interested in a stupid billionaire. Take heed to those words, cousin. I'm telling you. Ask Dexter Manley. Ask Dexter Manley. Ask him. Nobody's interested in a stupid millionaire. Nobody cares about a dumb billionaire. You got a bunch of money, so what? You're just an easy mark. Now, like I said, I don't know this kid. All I see from the tapes is his dunking. I haven't seen him play any fundamental basketball. He hasn't played any defense, and they want to sign him John Calipari, Roy Williams, Bill Self. You know what I mean? These cats are kind of climbing all over themselves to get at this YouTube sensation. Where the hell do they do that at? What? This is the generation that we live in. Let him do what he does. Let him make his own decisions. And then when the crash and burn happens, I don't want to hear nobody talk about you should feel sorry for him. Because then I'm going to punch you in your mouth. Because you were the one that was high-sided and hoorahing because this kid is going to the NBA for a year.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I'm not going to high school. I'm getting ready for the draft. Knock it off.
See, and that's the thing. It sets a bad tone for these youngers to live off of. It sets a bad tone to me because then, how could I say it? We saw in our time Moses Malone. He started this, right? Kevin Garnett, he was the next one to take it to another level. And here we're seeing now, Kobe Bryant, Tracy McGrady, LeBron James, they all took it to another level. Now, here we gonna have this youngin', he gonna try to do some shit diggity bop. It could change the game. It could change the game, but he also could find himself out the league because Like you said, I went and watched the highlights on the Youngin too. And all you see is him dunking up and down the court. You don't see him playing any type of damn defense anywhere. And one thing, you know, my daughter, you know she played basketball. And one thing I always tell her, you know, when you taking your shots or when you going to the hole, you make sure you follow through with your shot. Or make sure when you playing defense, make sure you get down and play good defense. Because if somebody taking a picture of you or filming you, make sure they don't see you running the opposite way or where the ball is. Make sure they don't see you running back after you make a shot. Let them see your form that you got to follow through. And see, what I'm trying to get to the point is, see, everybody is caught up in the hype and the hoopla of these dunks that this young, oh, he could dunk. Oh, he could dunk. But guess what? No one is saying he could play defense.
Right. Nobody says that he talks about whether he's coachable or not. Is he coachable? Nobody talks about that.
Nobody. And so at the end of the day, this youngin is a suspect to me. And I'm just curious who is actually in his head telling him it's going to be okay, baby. It's going to be all right. And if his mama and daddy that pressed to get a damn Jeep, then go get 2 damn jobs. But first of all, good morning to Big Brother Jerry Sutton. We see you, Randall Martin, man. We appreciate you so much, man. 85 South Redskins. Chuck Harden, we see you, you and Aaliyah, man. We appreciate you so much. Big Brother EV, man. What's up with you, family? Good morning to you, too. Big Brother Maurice Wood Jr., Ghost in Real Estate. Y'all make sure y'all get with Maurice Wood. Refinance your house. Go man, purchase you a new home today. Y'all VA, y'all veterans, man. Use y'all VA loans, man. People helping me out, trying to get me going. Michael Underwood, good morning to you, Chan. We appreciate you so much, man. Good morning, man. Randall Martin say good morning, Rev. Care for the 85 South Redskin fan club. Randall Martin, and for all our listeners, I wish DMV Kale all the success with his writing. DMV Kale had decided to go on a writing adventure. He wants to be a writer now. He had a success with a couple of articles or whatever, and so his focus on writing. So I wish him all the success in the world. But anyway, good morning to Brian McDonald. We see you, brother Steven Atkinson, man. Right here, man, right here, Inside Blitz, y'all. God willing, coming to Mountaintop Network Radio. We appreciate him so much, man. They gonna bring it hard with all that good NFL talk. Big brother Chuck Harden say, rest in peace. Chief Z, you will always be remembered. Coming up at 10 o'clock hour, y'all, we going to remember Chief Z. Good morning to the lovely Claudette Mayor. Y'all see her. Y'all make sure y'all get up with her with Rucker Apparel. Get your custom design T-shirts, groups, family, union, or for your personal. Yeah, your team today. Get it done. Jerry Sutton say, though, left-handed, he say, that's real talk. Melo forced his way out of Denver and New York and had a nice team without stars and was playing well. And with that trade, New York gave up their whole team for him, and they fired their coach as well, which was Mike Woodson. Good morning. Right.
Yeah. The last time the Knicks sniffed 50 victories, had 54 wins, and Mike Woodson was the coach. And they had Amari Stoudemire. So, I mean, again, the Knicks, are going to go through what they're going to go through. Shout out to you for the tweet. I appreciate you. But yeah, man, I'm gonna stick with my team, man. I'm gonna see what's going to happen because I'm kind of hyped in charge of what Scott Perry did with Sacramento. And Scott Perry has a lineage in this thing. His father was the first African American assistant coach in the NFL. All right, so he's got some lineage in this thing. So I'm gonna give him a chance. You know what I mean? 5 years, we'll see what happens. He's got to turn it around, though. He's got to turn it around in about 2 or 3. Look what the Celtics are doing. Look what the Sixers are doing. So it's not going to take you 5 years to make it happen. We need to start seeing some things the next couple of years. All right? So the fire is on. We are watching.
We here live, y'all. Mountaintop Network Radio, home of the sports revival. That's RM Dash, y'all, on Twitter. Left-handed in the building. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T. They say I'm the people's Redskin hype man. talking a little bit of sports. We sitting here live, y'all, Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the Sports Revival. Hey, left-handed, when we come back, man, what you want to jump into next? A little bit of Major League Baseball?
I want to get into some baseball, man.
Let's go then. Let's go. Batter up, baby. Batter up. Ow! Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Russell Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you will get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
From Rucker Apparel.
Yeah, y'all, we here live right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. It's a sports revival, baby. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, sitting alongside left-handed, y'all. He in the building. I am Des, y'all, on Twitter. Let's go, baby. I feel good. Let's go.
In the days on the boulevard, I landed. We used to
left-handed though, man. What you got, man, for Major League Baseball? Cause you know the Nets, man, they doing good. And yesterday, I talked about how the Nets went out there and picked up some additions to that bullpen, left-handed, and I'm real happy for them right now. And I think it's skies is the limits right now for the Washington Nationals. Bats hitting good, pitching doing good. They got a good, strong bullpen now with Masson and Doolittle sitting there at bay at hand. I think it's an upside for the Washington Nationals. I'm seeing World Series left-handed.
I hear you, man. I'm not mad at that. You know what I mean? You well within your right to see that. You got, the top teams in the league, in the National League right now doing their thing. A big power move that you guys needed to make for your bullpen, man. Again, we talked about it before, man. Again, I'm not really concerned about, what's going to happen for the rest of the season with you guys. My thing is with the Nationals is seeing what's going to happen once the playoffs start. How, now you have some time to get those new guys, Doolittle and those guys, acclimated to what's going on in the National League, okay? So now once October rolls around, all bets are off, and we're going to make it happen. All right, enough about that. Let's talk about these New York Yankees, man. Talk about power move. What? We went out and got Todd Frazier from the Chicago White Sox. He plays third base. The Yankees should have got him 3 years ago when he was still with Cincinnati, okay? He's a local kid. He's from New Jersey, okay? He's, Little League World Series champion, all that good stuff right there. I think he's going to bring that that enthusiasm and that power and that defense that we've been needing at third base, we haven't really seen since Greg Nettles. Shout out to Charlie Hayes and all that, but I think Todd Frazier is going to be trying to solidify our lineup a little bit, and we got David Robinson back. Okay, David Robinson used to pitch for the Yankees a few years back.
Right.
So now we got him to kind of bolster the bullpen, because now with Chapman, we don't know what the hell's going on with him, you know what I mean, with his situation. So, again, we had to kind of solidify it and make it happen so we can, you know, do our thing once October rolls around. I'm very, very confident. The trade deadline is still 13 days away, Rev. Okay? There's going to be other moves made. But I think right now the Yankees made the move that they should have made, that they needed to make, and I'm glad that they did it. So we'll see what happens between now and October 1st. All right? I'm happy. You're happy. It might be a Nationals Yankees World Series. And if that happens, oh, man, we definitely have to put some bets on the table. Definitely. Shout out to the Revivalites and Revivalettes. I see you.
And that's what I was about to say. Man, we can mess around and see the Nationals and the Yankees in the World Series.
Well, if you do, you better look at Bryce Harper real good. You better take a real good look at Bryce Harper, because he's going to be in pinstripes in a little while. I'm firing shots early.
So you think Bryce Harper going to jump the ship and go to the Yankees when it's all said and done for with his time here with the Nationals?
It's inevitable, man. It's inevitable. The Yankees are they're putting some money up. They're putting a boatload of money up, and I think Bryce Harper might be ready to turn it in for the Nationals, man, and come on over to the Bronx and make some things happen for real. So again, no disrespect to the Washington Nationals and all of that, man, but I think it's just the nature of the beast. It's the nature of the beast, man. All right, and again, so that adds extra pressure on the Nationals there, Rev. If you guys don't come away with it this year, some changes got to be made. What else you need to do?
Yeah, and the change that I hope they don't make, or in the direction how they don't go in if the ship starts to sink in the playoffs, is Dusty Baker. I hope they don't try to use Dusty Baker as the fall guy. I'm just saying. But that's to be told, though. But good morning to big brother Tony Love, man. We see you, man. We appreciate you so much, Chain. Good morning to Stephen Griffin, man. We see you. Appreciate you so much for tuning in. Michael Underwood say, left-handed, your Bucks finally got to get some TV time on Hard Knocks. But what will that bum Jackson do? Will he play for the team or the money?
Oh, now he's a bum.
Yeah. See, they already know you like the Bucks left-handed, and you already know they gonna come for you. Still, so you got to be ready.
No doubt. I'm here for it. I'm with it. I got you. To answer your question, first of all, shout out to you for the post. I appreciate you. It's a little bit of both. We know what it is with Deshaun Jackson, but I think that if he starts adding on to what Tampa Bay is trying to do, again, I think as the season progresses and we see what happens, it's going to be less about the money and more about trying to win and get it done. All right? Let me add this real quick.
Sure.
I'm not in favor of Tampa Bay being on Hard Knocks. I'm not really a big fan of that. Why? Because I think we're getting too much too soon. A lot of people now want to see, the hijinks and, people getting cut from the roster and, what Deshaun Jackson is going to come to camp in and Jameis Winston and Doug Martin with his situation. You know what I mean? And the number one draft pick, O.J. Howard. And then on the defensive side of the ball, we got Nico Grimes and Brent Grimes and all this nonsense that they're going to probably put into the mix. And the Tampa Bay Buccaneers have not really done anything to warrant Hard Knocks.
It could be a distraction. It could be a distraction. It could be a distraction to that locker room. It really could become a distraction to that locker room and take away the focus of winning football games.
Yes. And I don't want that. Because, again, I said it before, Brad. I tell it to the young. I tell it to the old. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, they really do nothing to keep no control. Okay? We should have won 10 games last year like I called it. I called it before the season started. I said, this team is good enough to win 10 games. We started feeling ourselves around week 15, if you remember that. They started talking about us. We had highlights on SportsCenter, all this nonsense. Then all of a sudden we had 2 games. We had the Saints and we had the Panthers. All we had to do was win both of them. We lost one and we won the other. Okay? That wasn't good enough for me. We should have won 10-6. We should have been in the playoffs. Okay? So this year now everybody's on them. They're the hot team, finishing out the season from 2016, what they're going to do in 2017. Sit back and watch. That's all I'm going to tell you. Sit back and watch. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers are going to do some things this year. You heard it here first. And Rev, I ain't forget about you. See you in the preseason, cousin. We got to see you in the preseason. I ain't forget.
Well, what that youngster Williams going to do, that wide receiver y'all got? You really think this going to be his all-out breakout right here?
Williams. We got Mike Evans. We got Deshaun Jackson. We still got Vincent Jackson.
Mike Evans.
Okay,
Evans. Is it Evans?
Mike Evans.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, Evans. You know what it is, Rev, with Mike Evans? I think he's coming into his own now. I mean, he had a problem, the second year. He was, had a little bit of the drop seats going on. But now that, he's really going to be put in as that number one receiver, and we got a guy that can stretch the field on the other side, I think Evans now could have his year where he shows up. He makes some nice plays, but again, he had a little bit of propensity for dropping the ball in big situations. I'm not going to hold that against him. You know what I mean? He could have a good year. He could have a pretty decent year this year. And he's got help on the other side. So again, he's got to hold on to the football, man. Hold on to the ball. And I'm more excited about O.J. Howard. O.J. Howard is going to really open the field up. Okay? And Doug Martin is doing his thing in camp too. So now we got the running component going with the receivers and the quarterback and the offensive line. Watch my Buccaneers. That's all I'm going to tell you. Watch my Bucks.
Mike Underwood say left-handed. You really believe that? Yeah, he believe. He done been around me. Chuck Hart, Stephen Griffin say Nats World Series, laughing my ass off. Chuck Hart say he not the bum, but he will only play 6 to 8 games this year. He talking about probably Deshaun Jackson. Michael Underwood say much love left-handed. The people love you left-handed on the Sports Revival. Y'all get better in the red zone just like my Redskins. Y'all need to get better in the red zone just like my Redskins. But left-handed though, I know you say you was gonna roll around the 10 o'clock hour. But before you go, man, I got to ask you this, man. Before I let you go, Conor McGregor and Floyd Mayweather, right? Conor McGregor, it's been reported that Conor McGregor got his ass knocked out in sparring.
You know what, Rev? I put a moratorium on that situation. I don't want to say nobody's names. I don't want to give that no shine. I said it was a circus before it started. I'm not even going to really, talk about it. He got knocked out. Well, now he knows what he's going to have to look forward to coming up on August 26th. I don't want to give that no play. Y'all can talk about it all you want. I think it's a circus. I think it's a sham. And the people on August 27th are going to wake up and be mad as hell.
Be mad as hell.
I'm going to say this, though, Rev. If you're going to Las Vegas on the night of August 26th, please keep your eyes open because somebody's audience and somebody's crowd and somebody's cheering section is going to be very, very upset. And that's all I'm going to say on that. I'll talk to y'all about it. Go ahead.
And just to let you go, I'm going to tell you something that I see with these two jokers going on here. Both of them. They're making racial tension.
Yep.
They're making a lot of racial tension. Real talk. McGregor, him and his mouth, boy, and this boy and that boy, and even Mayweather sitting there throwing jabs about his nationality. They're making this a racist thing. And just like you just said, and you hit that on the nose, it don't make a difference who lose or who win. Lord, please don't let it come down to a decision, and it's a funky decision called to end that fight. Then all hell really gonna break loose in Las Vegas. That's all I got to say on that one.
Yep, and that's the thing. You know what I mean? Even if again, like I said, somebody's crowd, whether they're the champion guy or the MMA guy, somebody's audience is gonna be very, very pissed off. No matter how the fight ends up, okay? And I'm just saying, if you're going out to Vegas, I know some people who are going out there, just to be seen, to soak up the atmosphere, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? I know some people out there going to have that wild thing on their hip. Be safe out there. That's all I'm going to tell you, because somebody's audience is going to be mad. Yo, Rev, I got to get out of here, man. Shout out to the Revivalites, Revivalists, wherever you are. Hold it down. Mountaintop Radio, Rev T Sports Revival. I'm always going to march with you, fam, regardless of what. I ain't got nothing to do with that other stuff. I'm in the building. Check me out. RM Des on Twitter, Left-Handed, After Further Review on Facebook. Rev, I'll get at you. Get at me behind the scenes, my G. We'll talk.
Hey, man, I appreciate you so much, man. That's Left-Handed in the building, y'all. He going to be sitting there rolling with me time and time on the Sports Revival. Keep things going. I tell it to the young. I tell it to the old, man. You got to come to the Sports Revival to fill up your soul with all that good sports talk, though. But listen here, though, y'all. It's the 10 o'clock hour. What we going to do is we going to take a break, and when we come back, y'all, we going to crank this thing up. If y'all love Zima Williams, if you love Chief Z, I want to hear from you. 703-763-4979 is the number. The Redskin Power coming up. But today, y'all, I'm going to celebrate my Jedi Master and my friend, Zima Williams, Chief Z. Coming up, y'all, right here on the Sports Revival. Let's go, baby. March with me. Ow!
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. He'll have you in your car making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby. Call Toys today.
On Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostin Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostin Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you would get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
From Rucker Apparel.
Yeah, baby, baby, baby. Y'all know what it is when y'all hear that music. It's when we transform into the Redskin Power. It's official because we made it. It's unofficial because the haters hate it. But one thing for sure, they damn sure can't duplicate it. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, y'all. And you know we like to talk about the Shadiggity Bop and the Shadiggity Bang that's going on out the Redskin Park that make the people ears ring. But see, right now, what I need to do is I got to change it up, y'all. I got to go down this alley, and if you know me, I really don't want to go there, but I got to, though, y'all. And I got to remember, I got to remember my mental, in this thing called height. He had a name. His name was Zima Williams. And most people knew him as Chief Z. And he was a good dude, man. I'm sorry. I learned a lot from this man. When it came to this thing called Redskin hype or whatever, you know, I do. Taught me a lot of do's, a lot of don'ts in this business. Man would just call me and just ask me how my kids was doing. You know, outside of football, and when the season wasn't even going, was that type of person, man. Always good to go and went to his house, man, and watched a couple of away games and stuff and everything with him at his house and everything, you know. He was a good dude, man. Anybody, man, anybody he would take time to talk with. He would take time to extend himself. He'd take a picture with you, even when he was trying to move to something. He just, you know, I remember one time me and Chief Z, we was working FedEx Field. We was working the VIP suite. And we had to be on the other side in like 15 minutes. That 15 minutes ended up being an hour because he didn't want to deny anybody a photo with him. And Chief Z loved the kids, man. He loved the kids. He loved all the children, man. And he was always, you know, when he could, he would make some, you know, the balloons, little Indian head balloons and things like that and stuff and all. He was a good man. He was funny as hell. He'd make you laugh in a minute. And I'm just taking the time to honor him, you know, and because, you know, to some other people, he was just a picture with him. Or I took a picture with Chief Z, you know. But to me, he was a whole lot more than that. I'm sorry, man. But it's rough, man. Anyway, though, I want to hear from y'all. Y'all want to say something about Chief Z? Show him some respect. 703-763-4979 is the number. Y'all want to call in, or you know, share some thoughts or things or something you might have did with Chief Z. This is a hard segment for me to do right here. But yeah, though, man, Chief Z was a good dude, man. His favorite charity was the House of Ruth, and that was for women that was being abused and embattled and stuff, man. And he was real passionate, man, about that House of Ruth and helping people, man. And Chief Z did a lot for a lot of people. He did a lot for the Redskins. He did a whole lot for people. And still to this day, I don't think that he was giving his due for what he did for the people. I didn't like the way that before he died, they was sitting there out here collecting money for him and stuff. Like, that man didn't pay his bills or nothing. Like, that man was disabled because of what went down up in Philadelphia when them Eagles fans beat him up back in the day. See, people didn't know he had an amputated leg from that stuff, man. Right, Chuck Harden, the trick with the cigarette, where he'd take the cigarette and put it in your clothes, and you think he was going to burn your jersey or something with the cigarette. That was one of his his favorite chicken. Yeah, did it come out and look at you? You put it all in your clothes and stuff, and you like, damn, the cigarette about to burn my clothes. But that was just the type of person he was, man, and I'm just gonna honor him today. I don't care what nobody else doing. I ain't doing this for no form of fashion. And God knows, by all means necessary, man, I ain't trying to ride this man's name in his death. I didn't do it when he was living, and I damn sure ain't gonna do it when he dead. And anybody else that's out here trying to sell what Chief Z meant to them and whatever that's in this game of hype, man, don't go there, because you already know I will call you out on it. But he had a name, though. He was a father. Chief Z was a father. Some people might say he was a Rolling Stone, but he was a father. He was a husband. He was an uncle. He was a brother. He was a husband, at some point in time in his life. But most of all, man, he was just the representation, man, of what the 12th man was all about, what it was really about. And I could never fill that man's shoes. And guess what? I ain't going to never try. I was grateful enough to be able to honor him for his 35 years. I gave a celebration for him back at Primetime Sports Bar and Grill a couple of years back, man, just to honor that man while he was alive. And I didn't do it in the parking lot like some others figured they had to do. You had to pay $20 or $25 or $40 to pay for parking just to come honor the man. And the only thing they did was put a sash around his neck. We had a good time that night. We raised money for the House of Roof. And I personally made sure that Chief Z left out of that event with a substantial amount of money in his pocket for himself. And I wish I could have gave him more. But we sitting here live, man. It's a hard segment for me right now. But we sitting here live, though, y'all. Just remembering Chief Z, 703-763-4979 is the number if you want to call in, share your thoughts on Zima Williams, a.k.a. Chief Z. He had a name. His name was Zima Williams. And he was an inspiration to myself, to other super fans, Super Skins, Uncle Skins, Burger Skins, Burger King Skins. He was always a fixture at the tailgates. And I appreciate him so much, man. And but look, though, I'm gonna take a break and get myself together. I'm sorry, y'all, if I went a little solace on it, but it is what it is, right? And rest in peace, Chief Z. So y'all want to call in, just throw y'all comments out about Chief Z. I appreciate it. Y'all want to hear from y'all right here live, Mountaintop Network Radio. Wow. I'm going to get through this one, man. I ain't really. Wow. Anyway, rest in peace, Chief Z, man. Rest in peace, Chain. My friend, my Jedi Master.
In a little tent, oh, and just like the river I've been running ever since. It's been a long
Mountaintop Network Radio.
time coming.
Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. Here have you in your car making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call fall toys today.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Red T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you will get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
From Rucker Apparel.
Pretty baby, you are the soul that snaps my control. Such a funny thing, but every time I'm near you, I never can behave.
Yeah, we sitting here live, y'all, right here, Mountaintop Network Radio. Home of the sports revival, y'all. I'm Javon Fennell at the Real Red T, y'all, sitting alongside myself, I guess. All in desk. He left the body. I got to get customers saying that out my mouth. So glad that y'all sitting there joining with us. 703-763-4979 is the number. You want to call in, show your love, show some respect. And remember the honor, the great Zama Williams, a.k.a. Chief Z. We sit it live. But you know, the Shadiggity Bop and the Shadiggity Bang that's really going, I'm sorry, man. Just, yeah. I knew I couldn't do this solo. But today, y'all. Remember Chief Z today, man. Good friend. But this thing with Kirk Cousins, though. Is anybody surprised? Is anybody surprised? I mean, let's be honest about it. Let's be truthful about it. Lace y'all boots up, strap them up real tight, and come on and march with me on this one. Are any of you all really surprised about how all of this stuff is going down with the Redskins and Kirk Cousins and the way that Bruce Allen is coming out now? And going ham on the man with the little letter about how much they actually offer him, coming up to the podium, messing up the man's name. I'm just saying. And see, I look at the little things. And some people say, well, you reading too much into it. No, I'm not. It's a level of disrespect there from the Washington Redskins when it comes to Bruce Allen, when it comes to Kirk Cousins. If you joined us yesterday here on the Sports Revival, episode 221, is where you can find that on Podbean. I said one thing out my mouth that's good and that's factual and it's true. That Kirk Cousins wasn't Bruce Allen's man. RG3 was. Robert Griffin III was Bruce Allen's man. Kirk Cousins was Shanahan's man. And before y'all little Shanahan lovers, oh, that was Shanahan, he going to the 49ers. Don't be so quick to say that. Don't be so quick to jump out that box and believe that he's going there. Y'all just saying that because he know the system. But guess what, though? It's a couple of other more systems out there for Kirk Cousins that's will be available next year for him to be able to go play. But this thing about Kirk Cousins, though, now signing his contract, Redskins ain't made that man feel at home. And when you offering him a contract that's the average of the top 5, and you got quarterbacks that's in that average range that ain't even did nothing for their team but put up good stats and numbers, then why can't Kirk Cousins get that money? You break down $53 million over 5 years and tell me how much they would actually been paying that man a year. Y'all want to do the math? Come on, let's do the math. Y'all want to do the math? Let's do the math. Okay, y'all ready? Let's go. What? 55 divided by 5. $11 million a year. Compared to the average quarterback out there getting $21 million a year. Hell, Derek Carr getting $26 million a year. So when you look at a 5-year deal for $53 million and some change, you looking at about $10 million, 10.5, 10 point and some change million dollars a year. That ain't what the damn average quarterback is getting right now. Not in the top 5 with the stats that he putting up. Now, you know, when you look at this thing, though, and I know y'all saying, well, he didn't cash in the money on the Giants game. See, I've been watching y'all verbiage about trying to throw all of this burden. It was Kirk Cousins that didn't cash in the money in the Giants game. Well, what about the defense? This is another thing that's being thrown out there in the mix. Kirk Cousins can't beat 500, over 500 teams. Teams that's over 500. Well, if I recall, over the last couple of years, Kirk Cousins has put the Washington Redskins teams in situations where he was beating those over the 500 teams. But it was the defense that allowed 3rd and 11, 3rd and 12, 3rd and 2 to be converted. Hell, they got so bold on the damn defense, they started going at it on 4th and 5. 4th and 6, they started playing Madden ball on the defense. So to sit in and say that all of this confusion, why the Redskins didn't make the playoffs in the Giants game, it's good. It's good if you a RG3 lover and you just want to find some type of fault, something wrong with Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins this, Kirk Cousins that. But then tell me, what is Colt McCoy then? Then tell me, what is Nate Sudfeld? Because if Nate Sudfeld was the answer, guess what? They would have been starting him and let Kirk Cousins go ahead and take a walk. They would have been pulled that trigger. If they felt that Colt McCoy can go out there and win them those games, they would have been pulled that trigger, regardless of the money. Oh, what? He got the car. No. RG3 was getting the money too, but they benched him to bring in Kirk Cousins. So why wouldn't they bench Kirk Cousins to bring in somebody that's doing better than him? In the back of my eyes, in the back of my head, I believe that the Washington Redskins, as we speak right now, they trying to muster out a deal with somebody to get some type of compensation, some draft picks, recoup some money from Kirk Cousins, and trade him before the season starts. Now, maybe I could be wrong. Maybe I could be too far-fetched feeling this type of way. And the thing is, you know, when it's all said and done for, this whole thing with Kirk Cousins comes down to, you could say business all you want, but I think it's about feeling. My personal thoughts. 703-763-4979 is the number. You want to call in, express yourself, put your thoughts out there, your comments. We see y'all streaming live here on Facebook Live, Mountaintop Network Radio. We appreciate y'all so much for tuning in. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T. We in Redskin Power Hour mode, and I appreciate y'all so much for being here with us here on these airways on a Wednesday, on a hump day. But at the end of the day, though, we sitting here talking this thing with Kirk Cousins. You know, the Redskins, they on the short end of the stick right now. They really are on the short end of the stick. And I don't know if this can really be cleaned up at this point. I hope Kirk Cousins go out there and have a hell of a year. It'll put him in a better situation than he's already in now. But it'll mean bad business for the Washington Redskins if they want to keep him, because they think they offer him chump change now. He has a good season with the Redskins, carried them at least to the second round of the playoffs, and have some success. He really going to lead D.C. Now, unless they going to pay. And what's so crazy is that, you know, when it all comes down to it, over the last 2-3 years, the Washington Redskins then had the opportunity to get this thing done with Kirk Cousins. And could have gave him that $10 million a year, $11 million a year and some change. But they let it escalate to this point. So they find themselves in this situation. I mean, what can you do? What can you say about it? I'm just saying. But anyway, though, y'all, we sitting here live, though, right here at Mountaintop Network Radio. I'm Tavon Fennell at The Real Rev T. They say I'm the Redskin, the people's Redskin hype man, talking a little bit of sports. Right here on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we're going to stay in this Redskin Power mode, y'all. Talk about some other things I want to put out on the table and a whole lot more. We remembering Chief Z, man, right here live, Mountaintop Network Radio. I want to hear from you, man. Rest in peace, Chief Z. Rest well, my friend. Jedi Master, West Rail.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. Here have you in your car, making you feel like you're a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Ghostin Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Ghostin Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you will get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
From Rucker Apparel.
Yeah, baby. We in Redskin Power mode, but hold on, y'all. I just want to boogie real quick, though. Can I boogie? No, let me do this. I want to boogie. Yeah. I told you that we won't stop. I told you that we won't stop. I told you we won't stop. Yeah, baby, it's hump day. Y'all feel good? Come on, let's go. Yeah. Right here live, Mountaintop Network Radio. I'm so glad to be here with the people, man. What's going on? Daryl Lee, we see you, man. Legacy Sports Maker, we see you, Daryl Lee Owens, man. Appreciate you so much, big brother. Always a pleasure to have you tuning in, chopping in up with us, man. Michael Underwood say, man, it's a distraction. And it's personal because Kurt don't like Bruce Allen. Like I don't like Breland bum ass. If he has a good season, they got to pay $28 million at least. Hell, that's what he asking for now, Mike Underwood. At least 25. Tony Love say, Kurt is very good and deserves the money by quarterback standards today. But it's business, and we have a lot of free agents next year. So they're working their thing, and he's got to do his. I think he might be gone next year, too. The highest bidder, in all sincerity, I would. Who's going to spend 3 years at the top with nothing to show for it? And that's a good thing. But I got to say, though, Tony Love, I agree with you all the way up to the point to say who's going to spend 3 years at the top with nothing to show for. Hell, he got $72 million in his pocket right now that he's sitting on that's courtesy of the Washington Redskins without the long-term contract. See, if the Redskins, they'd have really bit themselves in the ass because they could have been gave him that $72 million broken down. But instead, he done recouped it out of them over the last 2 years. Just off a franchise tag. So to say he came out with nothing, hell, Tony, he coming out with something. It's the Redskins in the long run that's going to come out with nothing if he leaves. And I keep saying this to the people, to the revivalites and revivalists. Listen here, man. Y'all keep saying he going to the 49ers. I keep saying it's a possibility he could go to the Detroit Lions. I keep saying it's a possibility he could go to the Minnesota Vikings. I keep saying it's a possibility that he could end up going to the Atlanta Falcons. I say it's a possibility that he could end up going to the New Orleans Saints. Why? Because Bradford, Drew Brees, Stafford, and Matt Ryan are all unrestricted free agents. And if those teams, respectively, don't get a deal done with their quarterbacks on the in-house level, you could be looking at one of those potential teams looking in the field of void at the quarterback position. I know you say, man, you sound crazy as hell talking about Kirk Cousins will go to the Detroit Lions. But could I ask you a question? Why wouldn't he? I asked you that yesterday. Why wouldn't he? Where's the love? The love is in Michigan for Kirk Cousins. I'm just saying. The love ain't here in D.C. Now, when you got a fan base that's 50-50, what about what's going on? You know, you look at a 50-50 type situation there when you look at the whole scenario. Jerry Sutton say, Rev, I might be off on this one, but I think it was 5 years, $100 million with $53 million guaranteed over 2 years, which was he was getting in the 2 years, 1 year deals now, also about $20 million, which is under the market for quarterback. Right. You right, Jerry. You right on that. Thank you for the correction. Man, I ain't tripping over that. But y'all know what the hell I'm saying. He's still being underpaid, which is under the market for the quarterbacks. But you expect that man to walk around and feel like he loved. You expect that man to say, oh, it's okay. It's all right. The Redskins, they just going to give me the basic. But I haven't been giving them the basic. I've been giving them my all. I've been out here busting my ass, working hard to get to this level. And all that the Redskins are going to offer me is the minimum, the bare minimum, the bare basic, the average. Is that all I'm worth to you all? Is the average. And then, I mean, really look at this, man. I understand y'all saying it's business, but it's about personal feelings too. You know, you wake up in the morning and you say to yourself, why did the Redskins let it get to this point? Seemed like they done made moves this offseason to really boss up their defense, to give it a new sense of direction, new defensive coordinator, like the third one over the last 3 years here, 4 years here in the Washington Redskins. But at the end of the day, though, when you look at it, though, a big upside to the defense. I say this time and time again. On paper right now, the Washington Redskins defense look like a top 15 ranked defense in the NFL for this upcoming season. And if they can switch back to the 4-3, I went as far as to say that they could be a top 10 team in the NFL if they switch to the 4-3 defense. But at the end of the day, though, over the years, what we have seen was an offense that could put up numbers on the board or do some damage or make a little bit of noise on the offensive side, but a defense that can't seem to stop no damn body. So now you telling me that the Redskins, after all the moves y'all made to get these unrestricted free agents in here, to go in the draft and get these players, that the defense is going to be on the upside this year, and y'all going to sit there and let the offense take a 2 to 3 year step back? Jerry Sutton say they lowballed the man. Rev, he's out unless the Redskins want to pay him $35 million next year. Exactly. I know what it is about being lowball, blackball, blue, whatever the hell. I know that feeling. Hell, they doing it to me right now. You think I give a damn? Keep on moving. Had to do my Wendy Williams and sip my coffee, y'all. We sitting here, though, live. Right here at Mountaintop Network Radio. We in Redskin Power mode. Sitting here talking about this thing with Kirk Cousins. You know, but I haven't heard from y'all where he might go. You know, give me something other, man, than the 49ers. I think it was Jerry Sutton that threw it out there yesterday. Pittsburgh Steelers. He ended up going to Pittsburgh. Mike Underwood say, Kirk for the best stats haven't been hurt. But Bruce Allen don't care about none of that. I think all Bruce Allen was gone, Kirk would take whatever Rev. I mean, that could be a possibility. I believe it's time for Bruce Allen to lay down by the riverside. I mean, you know, you really can't have no old man out here trying to deal with these youngins that's 50 years younger than him. It's like how could I say it? Anyway. I'm not even gonna go there. But we sitting live though, right here, Mountaintop Network Radio, home of the Sports Revival. We gonna take a break, y'all, and when we come back off of this break, well, first of all, let's show some respect to Stuart Scott right now. Stuart Scott would have been 52 today, so our respect to Stuart Scott, and y'all know who that's from ESPN. He was a sports analyst, very well known. He changed the game when it came to talking sports, and still can't nobody do it like him to this day. And rest in peace, and our prayers and our respect goes out to his daughters and his wife and his family. May the man above console y'all at this time, you know, to remembering him. Right here live on Mountaintop Network. Man, we doing a lot of remembering people today, man. I trying to keep myself going. You know what it is. But we sitting there live, though, y'all. Right here, Mountaintop Network Radio. Rest in peace, Stuart Scott. Rest in peace, Chief Z. Mountaintop Network Radio, home of the Sports Revival.
And I
Let's go.
All the things what you're doing. And in my head, I paint a picture.
Call Toys Auto Detailing today. 703-743-4556 and tell Toys the Rev T Sports Revival sends you and receive a discount on your auto detail for your car for the holidays today. That's 703-743-4556. Call Toys. Here have you in your car making you feel like you a movie star. Hey y'all, call Toys Auto Detailing today, a proud sponsor of the Rev T Sports Revival. Believe, baby, call Toys today.
Crystal M. Adair on Mountaintop Network Radio, where the people's voice can be heard. I'm a motivational speaker and an author of the newly released Therapy, a memoir novella by Crystal M. Adair. Go click on Amazon right now. Get your 5-star copy with great reviews. I promise you, it's a book that will change your life. Again, Crystal M. Adair with Mountaintop Network Radio. Tune in again for my motivational minutes.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
This is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. If you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in the Washington metropolitan area, give me a call, 240-356-3580. When you do, mention Mountaintop Network Radio and receive a free CMA on your current home. Once again, this is Maurice Wood with Golden Real Estate. Give me a call today, 240-356-3580. Real estate is a relationship business. Let's build one.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Hey y'all, this is Claudette from Rucker Apparel, where we specialize custom design t-shirts. Our shirts range from infants to adult 5X. We make shirts for groups, churches, organizations, and we will do personalized shirts of your favorite sports team. If you mention the Rev T Sports Revival or Mountaintop Network Radio, you will get a 10% discount off your first order. You can reach us on Facebook at Rucker Apparel. You can email us at ruckerapparel@gmail.com, or you can even give us a call at 202-577-5903. Get your custom t-shirt.
Mountaintop Network Radio.
Nikki on track.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, we here live, y'all. Right here. NBA, NFL, Major League Baseball. We talking sports, y'all. Basketball. You name it. We claiming it right here on Sports Revival. So glad to be here with the people, man. We so glad y'all tuning in and marching with me here live, y'all. Right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the Sports Revival, baby. We appreciate y'all so much, man. But listen here, though. That Bama Michael Vick, though, He trying to retract his words, sitting there talking about Colin Kaepernick. He need to cut his hair. And you know, I want to ask Michael Vick a question, and I got into his kudos yesterday, but I want to ask Michael Vick, did he have this conversation with Marcus Vick? Did he sit down and talk to his brother about changing his image? See, I got a problem. My problem with the whole situation is, you know, if you living in the glass house, don't throw no stones. And to try to tell somebody about how they conduct themselves or what they do, excuse me, let me say this, my behavior. You can't tell the next man what he need to do with himself. You can advise him on a personal level, but when you go to the public, make sure you went to him first before you went to the public. See, I'll go to you directly and tell you to kiss my ass or if you need to do this or do that with yourself before I go public. And Mike Vick had all the chances in the world to go address that man privately, and he didn't do so. But go check your family, Michael Vick, before you try to go check somebody else. And just while we sitting here chasing it, this Bama LeBron James, could he be going to the 76ers? Since he complaining about what the Cavaliers did in the offseason? They say he been hanging out with Sixers forward Ben Simmons. Oh, what the hell? Here we go. Is LeBron James going to be on this monkey's ass team? First he might go to the Lakers. Now he going to the 76ers. Now I mean, the hell with LeBron James. Is LeBron James trying to recruit somebody to help fill up his hairline that's resuscitating? Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. But listen here, though. On another note, though, the Celtics, they could be making a push for, you know the little eyebrow dude, man. Yeah. Anthony Davis, who plays with the New Orleans Pelicans. The unibrow. It's being reported that the Boston Celtics are keeping a close eye on Davis, on Anthony Davis of the New Orleans Pelicans for a possible trade or to pick him up at the end of the season when he becomes a free agent. You don't hear the Wizards saying nothing like that, though, do you? Well, why y'all quiet? Y'all want to hear? Another note, though, on the Tour de France cyclist, Paul Jaginski shared a picture of his legs after the 15th stage of the epic bike race. Remaining friends, listen here, man. His legs, man, look tore up. I mean, you can see the bruises on his kneecaps. You can see the veins. It looked like this stuff was Photoshop. Looked like something that, I don't know, look like old man Johnson legs or something. Look like tobacco leaves in my eyes. It just looked like, you ever seen the veins of a leaf? That's what his legs look like. Congratulations to those cyclists, man, that's participating. And, you know, that take a lot of hard training to do it. It's more to it than just riding a bike. Right, just riding a bike. But on another note, when it all comes down to it, you know, the NBA 2K 16, 18 is about to come out, and Madden about to come out, and you know these players, they be real hard on how their ratings are. You know their overall rating is on these games, and on NBA 2K18. But we was talking about him yesterday. Joel Embiid, again, making the news. He was mad as hell that they gave him an 86 overall rating on the NBA 2K18 game. Can I tell this younger son? You got to stay healthy. This Bama gonna say my durability rate must not have allowed my 2K rating to be at least 95. Got to work on that. Listen here, man. You need to just go ahead and stop tripping off some damn video game and worry about playing basketball and keeping your body and yourself healthy. See, this is the thing that we was talking about earlier in the show with these youngers. You bringing these youngers into the league, and they worried about everything else but playing basketball. They weren't about going to the club and making it rain. They weren't about taking care of all their homies and their family members. They worried about their damn game rating instead of worrying about the game. Instead of worrying about what got you to the process, to the position that you're in. What got that money in your pocket? You playing the game. You loving the game. The sport that you're playing, that you were drafted to play, that's what your job is. You sitting on social media worrying about what your damn rating is on the damn computer game should mean nothing to you. That should be the last concern on your mind. What should be on your mind is, what can I do to get better to put my team in a situation where we can go contend for a playoff, where we can go contend for a championship, where we can go contend for the division title, where we can go contend for the conference title, where we can go contend for the league title. These are the things that these youngsters need to be focused on. But yet and still, though, he tripping because his rating wasn't in the 90s. I'm just saying. But anyway, though, Corey Joseph, formerly of the Toronto Raptors, he gave a special heartfelt, warm message to the fans of Toronto, his hometown, as he get ready to go join the Indiana Pacers. It goes on to say, dear Toronto, it was an honor to play for you and rep the Six. Toronto will always have a special place in my heart. I had the privilege of representing my hometown and being supported by the amazing fans. Thank you, Toronto. I am excited to continue my NBA career with the Pacers family, and I'm looking forward to meeting the fans in Indiana. Much love and respect, Corey Joseph. And Corey Joseph have had a pretty solid career, no trouble, low-key, family man. His daughter passed away 6 months, passed away. And he went out and met a fan's daughter that was suffering from some, deformities or whatever at birth, and he just really extended himself out to the fans, and you could just see where the man just showed the man how much love that he extended out to the fans of Toronto. So congratulations to Corey Joseph on his endeavors and his move from the Toronto Raptors to the Indiana Pacers. What? Yeah, man, congratulations to him. Did I get about everything, man, that's good for us right now, y'all? Did I hit it all out the park? I think I did. I know that y'all sitting there upset about Cousins. We got all that out the way. Good. That's good. That's a good thing. But look, though, man, we done had a good show for the people here on Mountaintop Network Radio. Y'all make sure y'all go to Podbean, iTunes, and Stitcher, wherever it might hit you at. And you make sure you go download the latest episode or listen to the latest episode of the Sports Revival. If you listening via your phone, you can actually just hold that link on your phone, and your option to save it to your home screen will come up, and you can just save it on your home screen and listen to Mountaintop Network Radio, the Sports Revival, and all our future content that's coming to the fall 24/7 right here on Mountaintop Network Radio. I want to thank big brother I Am Des, left-handed. He came in the building. He gonna be sitting with me, man, from time to time when we talking sports, man, especially as the season build up. For coming in, having good conversations, man, breaking some things down. What's going on with Carmelo Anthony and the New York Knicks and their whole situation, the hiring of the new GM, and how things could pan out with Carmelo and how things shouldn't pan out with Carmelo. And then we just kind of talked about, just overall what's going on in Major League Baseball with the Nationals, with the New York Yankees. And most of all, left-handed kind of brought some things and put out on the table about them Tampa Bay Buccaneers with Jameis Winston, Mr. Crab Leg USA, and how Deshaun Jackson might make noise and be a factor in what they trying to do with Mike Evans and that offense with Jameis Winston at the quarterback position. But most of all, y'all, it was just a pleasure just to sit in and be able to honor my Jedi Master, my friend, and my mentor, Zima Williams, a.k.a. Chief Z, the original 12th man and the only 12th man that can and will ever be for the Washington Redskins. Zima Williams, we celebrating 1 year anniversary of his being called home to that great stadium in the sky. I know he up there cutting up him and Cowboy Ray or whatever over there for the Dallas Cowboys. But it's been a pleasure, though, y'all. I appreciate all y'all for tuning in, man. I want y'all to make sure y'all go take a moment, go share the post with the people. I thank all the Facebook groups that allow me to share the post with the people. And if y'all got anything y'all want to put out there, get in contact with me, and I'll make sure that it get out. Y'all go follow Crystal Adair, Motivational Minutes, coming to my Mountaintop Network Radio, Albert Show in the fall, Maurice Wood, Ghost and Real Estate. Make sure y'all go follow Claudette Mayer at Rucker, did I say it right? Rucker Apparel. That's right. Y'all make sure y'all get them up and tell them the Sports Revival. And always, Toys Auto Detail been the proud sponsors of the Sports Revival from day one. But I think it's about time for me to get up out of here, man. I guess I tell it to the young, I tell it to the old. You got to let the Sports Revival fill up your soul with all that good sports talk. I'm Tavon Fennell at the Real Rev T, and I'll see y'all tomorrow here, man. God willing, right here live on Mountaintop Network Radio. It's the Sports Revival, baby. Believe. Hey, listen here, man. It's been a pleasure. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Let's go, baby. March with me. Ow!